Okay, and welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Shadow Empire on my self-imposed challenge of fear of walking on the Cerberus planet, which is we're basically playing by the rules that we can't have in the professional army any units that don't have some sort of motor in them to propel the guys around, whether it's truck-mounted infantry, tanks, or walkers. Basically, no foot infantry that doesn't have a vehicle to ride it is allowed. We're on round 51 as the Dust League. We killed 200 rifle militia marauders over the intern. We have one decision awaiting us.
Move it now! Negative to breach.
Okay, supplies are now getting through here. It still needs another turn to finish up building. Okay, it looks like they wandered off deeper into the mountains. So until we can free up the rifle militia infantry, or we get our walkers, that's as much as we can chase those guys. Okay, build the roads out a little bit more that way. How's the unrest looking? Went down to the 7 points. Still got a bit of low loyalty here, which is a little bit of an issue. Or low opinion. So we need that to go up so the loyalty doesn't stay down as well. Loyalty is still above 50, but stay there for much longer.
Copy that.
An animated clinic. Bolt expands out, so we may as well at least dump it in the capital. So sort of a crude form of equality there. Don't have the political power for mission possible, so we're not going to do that. We can go ahead and put the colonists in here. All 600 of them. Down to need to grow another 5,000. Natural growth, that's actually 5 turns because of the clinic facility. So 3 to 5 turns, we should have that one level 3. Yeah. Then tech-wise, I think the high-tech industry is making a little bit more progress. This is the military. Oh, I think it might have been aerodynamic design. I should take it off. That's what we were doing. Orgs, eco, we progressed 6 points. Military was doing aerodynamic. Okay, so change you. Search something different. Could do camo. I'm surprised we haven't a gospel arms spread to us yet. Could do resonance. Doubles the recon, base recon of the model. Would be enough prerequisites to get in the walker. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do resonance. And the military is favoring discovery. So again, I'm still surprised we haven't discovered what we're really looking for there, which is the gun upgrade or the polymer upgrade. Everything appears to be going up, which is always good to see. Expand the fuel depot.
Sir.
Good to see that the loyalty in the city is now above 50, or the happiness is above 50. Loyalty should slowly track over time. It's one of the reasons we want to get the rest down here quickly enough that we don't drop below 50. Okay. Several losses, nor made kills. We have 4 decisions.
Roger that.
Tank designer. Tank destroyer is not a prerequisite for anything. Okay, so we can leave that alone for the moment. Again, we're really looking for walkers. And we don't have the text for missile launches, but missile launches as well. Anyway, that's looking like a decent roll to deal with the unrest. We'll do the meritocracy
Copy
check.
that.
And a success. Happiness went down a little bit, but unrest did not increase. Deal with the marauders. Success. We did lose some people. Let's get our replenishment going. We didn't lose any trucks, we just lost an infantry. Okay. Oh, and we lost some of the militia. That's okay. Motorized militia. Given the circumstances, I'm actually more willing to disband the motorized militia. They're nice for their speed, but now we're at the point where we can sort of generate that ourselves. Are more interested in what was it in the middle saying? More interested in their ability to go into hills or just garrison duty. Oof, that's going to be an issue with the loyalty, I think. Loyalty's going up there. Loyalty's going down there. We're having issues getting the happiness back up. It might almost be worth turning taxes off for the moment. Yeah, let's call them up. Turn the taxes off for the moment.
Copy that. Copy that.
Okay, otherwise everything else is looking good. Could probably stockpile more food, more water, more oil. We're currently expanding the oil stockpile. Must be in the middle of expanding the oil stockpile, yes. Could do water and food. Yeah, I'm thinking about just splurging, just grabbing all the stockpile expands.
Yes, sir.
Just so we can stockpile everything more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That way
Yes,
we're
sir.
selling it on our terms, not whenever we just got surplus. This was water, a river of water we'd probably want to set up next to it, but it's a river of lava, so that's a little less valuable. I'm thinking of still setting a city up in here. Oops, I almost forgot about this shit. Alright, grab that hex. You can start walking back in green. We'll probably actually march him over to the garrison at maybe like this city or something. Another city would allow us to get another one of these out. Mission possible. So this is implying that he's going to fail the roll. Granted, a normal failure, which has got a 50% chance of normal failing, would still provide 1 fate point. So I think we'll take the roll anyway. Critical failed, which doesn't provide anything. I think the tanks are a little bit better at moving through the deserts than the trucks are. Tall wheels don't work so well in the sand, sort of thing. Okay, I think we got that guy sufficiently pinned down. Round 53, we killed 300 infantry over the intern. We have 2 decisions. Cyberization's one option for power, probably not the one we want. APC. We are going to want APCs. They're the non-truck alternative to moving our infantry around. So new blueprint. Obviously slap the biggest gun on them. So if we do minimum armor, they have no movement penalty modifier with the lightest engine. I'm feeling good enough with the petrol. I don't mind going to the full engine to get some armor on these guys. So we probably don't want to go to maximum armor. I'm thinking at least going 25 mil. This would give them about the same armor as the combat armor we're running around with. So they still wouldn't be able to like go against anti-tank weapons. Could splurge, could go with the 50mm. Then we'd have no movement penalty. This would put them with sort of like battle dress level armor. In the long run, we might want that, but we're gonna have to get better engines to really support that. So I think we're gonna go either there or there. I think we'll splurge. I think we'll go the full 50mm.
Yes, sir.
Zone decision. Complex difficulty equal complex calculation. Yeah. Demagogue. I think we do want to go with trying to convince the population either fraud. We have a better than average, but not a 0 chance of failure. And a success. Unrest increased a little bit, but the problem got developed. Okay. Okay, let's wait a turn and we can have both foot militia attack. Oh, the tank should make this an easy fight.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Another line to the north in the dark complex. Doesn't look like there's any mercanteers in that space down there, so I think the mercanteers are all to our northwest. No, once again, they're still in the terrain, which we can't really chase them into. It's still up in the mountains again. Okay, that stack's currently in the rocky plains, but they'll just retreat in the mountains and attack.
Copy that.
Okay, loyalty's still dropping because we haven't got the happiness back up of a 50. But it is now that we've turned taxes off, we're getting double happiness rewards. Restorative happiness rewards. So we got +8 net to that turn. I think it's 39. 2, maybe 3 turns with that, and we'll be back with a 50. If loyalty is still above 50, we could reinstate the taxes. Here, we're waiting for loyalty to come up. It's going to be like 5 turns before it's above 50. At which point we'll probably have enough happiness we can go ahead and install taxes. I'm actually somewhat surprised the metal went down last turn. Granted, we're doing a lot of construction. Right. Yeah, a lot of construction. Some of it's already done, but we were doing a lot of construction. Extension's done, railhead's done. The storages are... well, the level 1 storages are done. Go ahead and queue those up again. Just keep expanding the storage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, we're looking at a state where this one may be ready to level up on its own next turn. Oh, and we depleted all the very rare. So I think we have all the cloning that we're going to get. Unless I get really lucky and find another very rare. We'll start rolling again once we control the northern city ruins. But yeah, I should go ahead and, for example, destroy this road. Because we had that one there, because we had the ruins. We don't have the ruins there anymore, so there's no reason to have a road in that hex. That one's about to run out. Yeah, so we're starting to go through all the scrapping, which is not the best thing, but it happens. Running out of the good scrap. Got a lot of okay scrap, but run out of the good stuff. Cycle that turn. Okay, it looks like the Mercateer pulls away from us, so definitely looking at a situation where we're probably going to have to bring something like walkers in to deal with them. They attacked us, we held firm. They're now down to like 400 left in that hold. Got 2 decisions in round 54. Got our bolter bus.
Fire. Mission accomplished.
Okay, got the road across the lava river. Getting closer and closer, getting our objectives over there. These 2 units should be enough.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
There we go. Surprised you didn't get supplies that far out. Did build the road. Stretch it a little bit longer, because we're definitely going to want the road down there at some point, but they're mostly probably going to pull you back just to hold the valley lowlands just south of the mountains while we circle around over the top. Yeah, I probably do. Won't save us very much, will save us a little bit. Construction costs. And then probably run split there. Go over both sides, maybe. And rest-wise, rest is coming down. Loyalties, or happiness and loyalty is going up. It might drop below 50 on the loyalty here. Just want to avoid. Yeah, it depends on whether or not it calculates happiness before loyalty. If it calculates happiness before loyalty, we'll be above 50 before it adjusts down. Waiting 3 more turns here for that loyalty to get over 50. Okay, we're going to do one more wave. Colonists, I think, to that location.
Yes, sir.
Just make sure it's got a secure amount.
Copy that.
Above 50,000. And then we'll probably swap over to starting to, instead of recruiting colonists and soldiers in the capital, recruit them in landing ruins here. That'll allow the capital to grow a little bit faster and allow us to still continue colonizing at the same rate. And I think it's over here we'll put a colony. It's either going to be over there or it's going to be... Could put it over here to take advantage of the ruins. Yeah, I might put it over here. I'll have to see how well we get the screening going up there. Making the attempt mission possible. Critically fail again.
Yes, sir.
And then mining. None of the deposits have run out yet. The rare metals is the lowest.
Roger that.
Expand the
Yes,
fuel
sir.
depot. So we can continue store more and more and more fuel, water, food, the whole shebang. Okay. Yeah, at some point I want to free up the tanks. I think the tanks are actually more mobile in the sand. Yeah, they're definitely more mobile in the sand than our OG first generation trucks. Let's actually look at a blueprint of truck. So light is none, medium action point decline, action point decline. So we go all the way up to the best engine, we get 30% more action points basically for the movement modifier. So maybe what we need for running through deserts and stuff. Still don't think we have any field testing on the trucks. Yeah, they have to get shot to gain field testing, which is a little hard when the infantry are doing a good job. I might just bite the bullet and do a truck upgrade. I was hoping to get some field testing on them before we did that, but we're doing too good of a job of protecting the trucks. Killed 100 marauders. We have 4 decisions, around 55. Decisions. Militia want extra funds. I got the funds, so
Roger
sure.
that.
Zone. We don't have a merit option, so we go democracy. We get the zone upgrades. We'll take that.
Yes,
Drop
sir.
the enforcement. I'm gonna go and call this zone up. Okay, loyalty's going up. We're not at 50 happiness yet, so we're not gonna...
Standing
What
by.
I'm gonna do is we're gonna call the zone up, do zone orders. This should be the right culture, so I should just be able to go. Hey, I want 500 U, 500 U, even though it's unincorporated. We had a little bit of budget.
Copy that.
And then we're gonna call up you,
Standing by. Yes, sir.
zone orders. No colonists, no recruits anymore.
Yes, sir.
I think one more turn we'll have loyalty above 50. Then it'll be tempting to start taxing you. Here was the text we're working on. Eco, 6% a turn. So 6 more turns and we should finish it. Governance on high-tech industry. Military's going 8, so it's 8 more, or about 10 more turns. A little bit slower there. Well, a little bit less further along. It's actually going a little faster, but doesn't have as much of a head start. Yeah, that's about where we're going to want to range boost anyway. So I think we are going to go ahead. I'm going to put a truck station down
Yes,
to
sir.
serve as the center of the new zone. Then when that's built, we'll build a zone around the truck station. Got a rare deposit, we got a common deposit. We got a whole bunch more city to grab. Otherwise looking pretty good. And obviously this city's big enough, then this city's big enough. So this is another one where once I think I got the loyalty high enough, we're going to start trying to recruit soldiers and colonists from it so we can colonize faster. Yep. Victory-wise, we're now in first. So we've, by grabbing more planet and having the second most number of people, we're in, well, actually, I'd argue we're tied for first. It's just listing us first, based on what we can see here. Which is a good place to be. Let's go ahead and cycle the turn. I could potentially try to tech faster, build more government bureaucracy. Right now it's all located in the capital. Although the capital is about to level up, so level 5 bureaucracy is going to be better than the command bunker at 4, the bureaucracy at 4, and 3 in the 2 newer cities. Taking by 5, I mean take the bunker up to 5 and the bureaucratic office up to 5. Because of the sort of exponential nature of functionality there. We actually lost 100 infantry killing 200 there. Okay, so we just discovered polymer armor. It's definitely the next military tech we're going to research. There's an argument just to do something like that. Get the road going. Oh, let's do that. Maybe not the optimal placement for that road, but... Did you finish? You did finish. So let's make a new zone, centered on you.
Roger that.
And then we'll ship you in some workers.
Roger that. Roger that.
And there we go. Got a rail connection. Once we get the railhead down, we'll then try to build out the scrapping. Get those artifact cards.
Roger that.
Okay, this is back. I'm not too worried about postures, so we're going to go ahead and drop the postures as well.
Affirmative.
We're still operationalizing, right? Actually, no, it's done. Let's do siege, because I know you have to have the base one to get the motorized and mechanized version of it, so we get the base siege, and then that means we should be able to pull the motorized or mechanized version of it later.
Roger that.
And then zone, graft collector for power.
Copy that.
Okay, I'm sure there's none in that zone. Still a little bit that could be in this zone. We'll just check right now. Found an uncommon, okay. Check again.
Copy that.
Found another common. Okay,
Copy
check
that.
again. For the moment, there's no more. Okay. And yeah, they're down here in this area now that we hooked it up. So we'll have to clear this bit out, and then we'll check once we got this a bit claimed. Uncommon, common. We're not too worried about what comes out of common and uncommon. I doubt we're going to find another very rare, but oh, I'd love another very rare. It's where the cloning facilities come from. Okay, give it a couple more turns to go up. Oh, increase due to good remuneration, but you don't like the quality of life. Okay, so that's the trade-off there. And you're up to 50. We'll give you one more turn, and then I'm gonna start taxing. One more turn, we'll start taxing. On the other hand, you're probably enough that we can go ahead and start trying to harvest this scrap.
Copy that.
Okay, so next turn this should be over 200,000. We should save up some political power for that, so let's not spend political power right now. Oh, there we go. Number 2 just picked up a bunch of people. So or number 2, the previous number 2, I think it was, just picked up a bunch of people, so we're now back in second. Most of the territory near us. Oh, maybe they just took the commune over? Unless the commune's over here. The commune's over there. Most of the territory near us doesn't really have any people in it. Unless we're going after the other major. But then that's a big drive across the desert. We're not quite equipped to deal with yet. Don't think our tanks are necessarily up-armored enough to casually deal with infantry. Which the enemies we're facing can spam. The challenge that I'm going with is that I can't spam that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and cycle the turn. This will probably be the last end turn of this part. We're going to record one more part today. So if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. Also going to let this end turn play out to see if we get any... if we're leaving it on a cliffhanger by accident. That's going to have some consequences. Suffer no losses, no remaining kills. We have 6 decisions. Round 57. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to put the part break in before I click some more. So, with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time until the next part, which, if you're on YouTube, will be tomorrow, and if you're on Twitch, will be in a couple minutes. So, with that, bye for now.